All right. I already said I wasn't on no app. So my dude is not a fictional character. He's in per real life and in person. But I feel what you're saying, sir.
But I gotta ask you a question. Your dude, how long have you guys been together?
2 months.
2 months.
Mhm.
How old are you?
Why? Well, how
No,
do
I'm
I
just
look?
asking.
How do I look?
If I want to please a woman, I'll say 21.
How do I really look?
No, I'm not gonna say how old you look, but I'm gonna say how old I think you are.
Okay.
I would say 35.
Okay. So what do you
Okay.
have for the 35-year-old?
So for a 35-year-old woman, you just met a man, you're in 2 months relationship with him, that is not good.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if you're 35, you're supposed to have been in a long distance relation, no, I'm sorry, in a long term relationship by now. So you can't celebrate and say, hey, I have a man at home and it's only two, you guys been together for 2 months. That is not good. I'm not going to brag about that.
Says
And
who?
then,
Ekene? Who came up with that rule?
I
okay, let
met
me
him
tell you something, Trey.
outside. That
I've
was my
always said
point.
this.
I wasn't
I'm
bragging.
No,
confused here.
Hold on,
no,
yeah, yeah. One mic, one mic.
no, Trey, let me put it this way,
I
right?
wasn't bragging.
It's
I
not,
just said I met him outside. That was the
oh,
whole
you met him
point.
outside.
Yeah. That was the whole
But
point
what
of the
about
conversation.
the one before that? Did you meet the one before that outside too?
Every person I've
Or
ever talked to was outside. I'm not an online person.
which is good, but then you got to have to keep them so that they will not going to be coming and going. See what I'm saying? That's what I mean by
Yeah,
that
but the
35.
last time I was in a
Yeah,
relationship was a long time ago, though.
Ekene. The better question
By
would have
choice.
been how long have you known him?
No, she said it's 2 months.
No, she said they've been together for 2 months. She didn't say she knew him for 2 months. So
No,
I understand what you're saying. What the point you're trying to make is that she's saying that she's with someone and she's saying that they've been together for 2 months. So
mhm.
to speak about somebody that you've been with for 2 months, my next question would have been, how long have you known them? Because 2 months is fairly
It's very small. It's very
small.
fairly
Yeah, it's a
small.
small amount of
Yeah,
time for you to say, okay, this is my man. There has to be some type of
yeah,
history. So that I feel
yeah.
like
But
Exactly.
that would
but,
have
but
been a better
yeah,
question.
I
yeah.
didn't
But
rub my genie lamp and he popped up. That's not how that happened.
yeah, but yeah, but Jay, look at it this way, right? Um, if let me just say the way when we talk. Let me say when I ask a question like that and she said 2 months. I think if I'm the one I respond, I'll be like, okay, I've known this person for 2 months. Like some people ask me, how long have you been married? I say I've been married for 5 years now, almost 5 years. But we've been together for almost 14 years. I put it right there, right away,
You
so that
moving the
that way
goalposts
I.
That's
now.
not what you asked her, Ekene. She answered your question.
Oh, okay. Trey. This I understand that she answered my question. I'm not doubting that. I asked her a, a, a question, right? But those kind of questions are open-ended questions. You can always add something so that way I don't have to continue asking questions. But she doesn't have to answer it like that. I'm just saying, like me, this is what I would have said. Jay is right that I should have asked more questions. I'm not doubting that. She is right by answering question in parentheses and just keeping it like that. But what I'm saying is this: for me, I usually would answer a question like the way she did, and then say, "Okay, but we've been together for 14 years." You see what I'm saying? So that it won't be like, "Okay, I just knew this person."
Yeah, but
That
you're
I
also
knew how devoted
long-winded,
they were.
Ekene. You never miss an
So
opportunity
what
to
was the
Remember that
point of
explain
her
time
yourself.
you went
age,
to
though? What was the
you
point of
was
asking her
you
age?
can you remember that time when you went to that girl's house and you had to leave and go to Walmart and get condoms? You once again you're not ready. You got to be ready, Ekene. Come on, brother.
No, guess what? You know why I wasn't ready? Because I wasn't coming there to have sex. I was coming there to just chill and talk because that's what we agreed upon. Let's
You could have did that
sit
on the
down and
goddamn phone.
talk.
Yeah, you could have did that on the phone.
But No. But remember, back in those days, online was still coming up, right? Nobody was spending time online talking for weeks and days. Usually online back in those days, you talk for maybe a day or two and then you meet in person. Now, I don't know how it's done now, but I know that now it might be gone for weeks and months. And people, because I've seen people say that, oh, I talked to this person for 1 year. I'm like, what the hell would you be talking to somebody for 1 year online?
Okay, I got a
Why
question.
would you be talking to somebody past three days online?
Ekene, I got a question.
Yeah.
So you met this girl online, right?
Yeah.
Did you take her on a date yet? Have y'all went on a
She
date?
invited me. No, she invited me straight to her
If
house.
she invited you straight to the house, you already knew to drop them draws. I don't know why you acted confused.
No, but that wasn't the first time I've been to a woman.
If her requirement wasn't for you to court her, it was only time to fuck. That's it.
Yeah.
No, but guess what?
Real quick, if she
That
invited
is
you
the
straight to her house, that's a clear signal that
But
she's
guess
either
what?
trying to have sex right away or she's trying to rob you.
But
Was
guess
you in
what?
college?
That is today. But back in those days, guess what? You see women that will invite you to their house and you guys never do nothing back in those days. You see that she wasn't even the first
No,
person
correction.
back in
You
those
didn't
days.
do anything, Ekene. Because if
No,
she
no,
invited
because
her man
that,
to her
and
house,
guess what?
there's a
I am not, but
You
I
didn't
am
do
not that
anything.
forward. I'm not that forward when it comes to stuff
That's
like
why
that.
I
I've
said
always
you didn't
respected
do
a
anything, Ekene. That's
woman
why I said you
by
didn't do
going to
anything.
their house.
If a woman invites
Guess
you to her house, I
Trey,
already know what time it is.
hey Trey,
Was you
let me say this to you,
in
right?
college?
I was in college. Yeah,
So why
I
did
was
you
in
go to the
college.
little health clinic on campus, man, to get your blue and brown bags?
No, she wasn't even in college. She wasn't in college. I was in
The
college.
bodega.
She was not. I was in college, but she was not in college. But guess what? The thing that I love about those is that's why I was taking you guys that if you can go back in the days, you're gonna make a lot of things right today. But if you go by what is today, you guys are screwing up and gonna keep screwing up. Because back in the days, you meet people online, some people invite you to barbecue. They will
So
invite you
was
to
it,
their child's
That's
birthday.
an open event of other people around. That's different.
was this your first
But
time
And
in the
guess what?
States?
That was like, this is 15 years ago, brother. 15, 16 years ago.
so
Well,
you
I
saying
don't
you
know, man.
haven't?
'Cause,
No, I've
brother,
been in the
I
state for
don't.
20 something years.
They didn't turn you on to say, man, when you go to the
Hey,
chick's house, man, you know what
let me
time
let
it
me
is.
let me say this to you, Hank. But I've had 2003. I've had somebody that I met her the same day. Shit happened the same day. Not even one time, couple of times. But what I'm saying is this, right? When you talk to somebody on the phone, there are people you talk to on the phone. You have great respect for them that very moment. You see what I'm saying? Because the communication is good. One thing that don't get in your head is to box every chick you meet. You see what I'm saying? Because of the way they communicate, you develop that respect that's for them. And when you go to their house, you want that respect to continue because that is not what is in your mind. But then when they step out, you become surprised because guess what? Trey, I'm coming.
That's not why she's
This
inviting you over, sir.
I
She's not
res-
inviting you over to be respected.
But guess what? I have already built that respect for her online. I built that respect for her. But to come to her house, right? And she said, because there's something you guys are not thinking. That's one thing I'm going to say. When this lady invites me to her house and I came to her house and she want to have sex without condom, and I told her, oh, I can get condom at Walmart 1 mile away. And she said, no, you guys should be alarmed about her because you know what? Why would she be asking me to
I'm
sleep
more
with her
alarmed that you
without
showed up
condom?
without a condom. That's what I'm more. I'm more alarmed that
Econ,
you showed up
Okay,
without one.
I could give that to you if this didn't happen the first time. You said this happened like the second time, man. This
no,
wasn't the
no, no,
first
no.
time it happened to you, brother. See, that's where
That was the first. That was the
you
first
lose
time.
me, man.
No,
So the first time
no.
you
Okay,
got caught slipping,
let me get
it
you
didn't happen
back
again, bro.
because
Come on, man.
that's not what I said.
No,
No,
that's
no,
not.
no, Hank, let me
Oh,
get you back. This is what I
What
said. This is
happened
what I
when you
said,
try to
Hank.
come for me?
I said the
They
first time.
jumping on your
are you gonna
ass.
let this guy guide you over in the home state? You better not.
Uh, okay, Hank, check this out because you didn't understand what I said. I said the first time somebody came to my house back in Maryland when I was in Maryland. And she stayed, and then I saw her off to this bus station. On our way to the bus station, then she said to me, "Dang, I came to your house and you didn't have sex with me." I was taken aback.
So,
There was
okay, so
condom in my
why
house.
didn't you
That was
knock it?
everything.
You
You said
didn't have no
what?
condoms then? You didn't
I
have no
had
condoms
everything in
then?
my no, I had everything in my house. But I invited her to my house for the first time. She came. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Some men have respect for women, but the women they have tend to have respect for have no respect for themselves.
Hey,
That's
I
what I'm
can
How,
trying to
how
understand.
are
tell
you,
you guys.
Ekene,
I,
how are you being
You just
disrespectful
let
if
asked
you
me
me
invited
my
her
ask you
to
one.
it?
age.
How are you
That
being
ain't
Well, I got one more
disrespectful?
question though, Ekene. How
Yeah.
was she dressed when you met this woman? How was she dressed when you met this
Jeans,
woman? Was she dressed like was she a modern type woman?
moderate with jeans, full jeans and a regular t-shirt. Just that with a backpack. That's it. Nothing sexual. Not she didn't even look sexy at all. You see what I'm saying?
Ekene,
So
does
I got
that red shirt come with a cape? Does it come with a cape? Because it sounds like you trying to save a woman that didn't want to be saved.
that's what I'm
you
trying
do
to
sound
tell
like
you. That guess what? Not that I'm trying to save someone that, but I had a genuine mind. I had a mind that you see somebody you can understand. I came from a region where they taught you that respect, show respect to women. But then when you see those women, they're like, hey, why you not beating it up? I just saw you right now. Why you not doing shit? You see what I'm saying? You're like, hold on a minute, what are we doing here? Because you're not coming with that idea of, oh, let's go bang it up. No, you're coming with the idea of, oh, let's have a conversation. Let's talk.